Good morning and welcome to the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office Eagle Academy's 18th Company graduation. At this time, please welcome to the stage Captain Gretchen Webb.
Good morning and welcome to the graduation ceremonies of the 18th Company Eagle Academy. It is my pleasure to now present to you your graduates. Instructors. Presenting the colors today will be 4 recruits from the 18th Company. Recruits Butler, Sheets, Maples, and Roman. Please stand for the national anthem, which will be sung by recruits Duncan, Cobb, Conkle, Sellers, and Nine.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I'm just waiting for everyone to sit down before I ask everyone to please stand up again for the invocation. Pastors Dave and Barbara Anderson.
Will you please join us in prayer?
Dear Lord, we thank you for blessing Eagle Academy, that your blessings rest on the recruits and cadets, their families, and the staff. We ask that you continue to pour out your Spirit into the lives of all those involved in this work, that you fulfill the plans and destiny you desire for every young man and woman, every instructor, every counselor, every administrator. Lord God, we pray that you impart grace and power into these families to stand up under any adversity, and the faith and patience to inherit all the promises you set forth for them in your word. We thank you and we bless you, Lord. In your holy name we pray. Everybody said, Amen.
Thank you. Hello again. Most of you know me. My name is Captain Gretchen Webb, and I'd like to welcome our dignitaries, our volunteers, our families, and friends of the graduates. I'd like to give a special thanks to Sheriff Rick Bradshaw, our special guest speaker, Dr. Art Johnson, and members of the Sheriff's Office who are out in the audience. On January 8th, 81 boys and girls arrived at the Eagle Academy. Before me sits 64 young men and women who accepted the challenge. These young men and women needed someone to challenge them, and I'd like to thank the entire Eagle staff for doing this job. The Eagle Academy is a three-prong approach. The first prong is education, and I'd like for my teaching staff to stand up. Under the direction of the assistant principal, Sharon Glenn, each and every student has achieved academic excellence and realized they can achieve more in life. The second phase is counseling. Case managers, please stand. And your parents recognize? Each counselor gave their all in advocating for the students. Their advocation did not go unnoticed. They also advocated for the parents. Their diligent efforts paid off. The third is discipline. That was conducted by the Eagle Academy staff of drill instructors. Please stand. The drill instructors demonstrated, trained, and mentored these young adults. Many of the drill instructors sacrificed their own time to assist these recruits. Lastly, and most importantly, I'd like to recognize the support staff of the Eagle Academy. And now I'm looking for them. I bet they're still outside signing you guys in. Without them, none of us could get our job accomplished. I would now like to present the gentleman who, without his strong support, there would not be an Eagle Academy program. Since he took office, he has embraced this program and is leading the way to ensure this program grows. Sheriff Rick Bradshaw.
Good morning. See, they're pretty good. That was lousy out there. Good morning. Yeah. That's what we like to hear. Actually, the sitting and the standing was by design because we know they get physical activity, but we're not so sure about y'all. So. I just wanted to take a second to say how proud I am to be here to have this class graduate. It shows great tenacity for what you've been through and courage to stick to it. But also to say to you parents, congratulations to you. To have the foresight, to have the courage to bring these young men and women here so they will become the productive members of society in the future. As I left the office today, we put the final touches on something that's a surprise even to the recruits and the members of the Eagle Academy. We have been able to work it out where the top 5 graduates, all-around graduates of the Eagle Academy, are going to be sent to summer camp with junior achievement for a week, paid for by the Sheriff's Office. This is part of our ongoing commitment to make sure that we give back to the community as much as we possibly can and make an investment in our future, which is our young people. So thank you again for being here, and recruits, good job.
Our next speaker has been a strong supporter of this program for many years. Through his support, education has been able to flourish and grow at the Eagle Academy. Our special guest speaker today is the Palm Beach County School District Superintendent, Dr. Art Johnson.
Thank you, Gretchen. Good afternoon, students, proud parents, members of the academic community, and the law enforcement community. You know, if somebody walked in here off the street, the first thing they would probably ask about you students is, why are you dressed in those uniforms? Because they wouldn't know that you had just gone through the Eagles Academy for a semester, either as a recruit or as a cadet, so that you could re-enter public education. That same person, if they walked in here and they saw me dressed in this, would say, why is he dressed like that? Because I have just finished 26 high school commencements and have awarded 10,000 seniors in Palm Beach County their high school diploma. Actually, I got to shake all their hands, which is quite tired at this point. But that is your next goal. That is your next goal. And let me tell you something about that goal. And it virtually is the same message that I gave them. All of you, without any exception, want to be successful in life. All of you want to be successful. To be successful, you have to have a good paying job in today's world. Now, I know you think you're finished today, and this is an important step, but you have a lot more work to do. And what I'm about to tell you not only affects you, but it affects everyone in this audience. There are 2 people whose names I want you to remember. The first is a guy named Thomas Friedman. He is a 3 times Pulitzer Prize winner who wrote a book called The World is Flat. Well, I thought the world was round. Everybody did, going all the way back to Columbus in 1492, and he found out it was round. But what Friedman is telling us is today, with the internet, that jobs that used to be performed by Americans are being performed anywhere, anytime, any place by men and women all over the world, and especially in Asia. So in other words, millions of American jobs are going overseas. The second individual is a fellow named John Adams. Who is he? He's the president of Enterprise Florida. What is that? It is an agency in the state that brings business, corporations, if you will, to Florida. He's largely responsible for Scripps, which I know you've heard of, coming to Palm Beach County. 2 weeks ago, he talked to the Business Development Board in Palm Beach County, and he said the following: "We are a job-generating machine in Florida. We have lots of jobs. We have a roaring economy. We have the third lowest unemployment. But we are going to have a critical shortage in high-skills jobs." So what does that mean to you? It means that at a time when lots of jobs are going overseas, and there's going to be a need for critical jobs here in Palm Beach County, it's not going to be enough to finish the Eagles Academy and say, "Woo, I'm glad I'm done with that," or even to stop at high school. You've got to do much more than that in this day and time in order to have a good paying job. So while we are extremely proud of you, as I am with all of the seniors who have graduated just this last week in Palm Beach County, I want to tell you that this is only a step in your long journey to make sure that you can be a productive citizen, which is the goal. Now, I'm very pleased at the beginning that we gave a lot of recognitions. We gave recognitions to the academic community, as well we should. Your teachers are angels. They're here to help you, and you should always remember that. We gave recognition to the counselors to help you get straightened up. We gave recognition to the law enforcement community for giving you discipline. But I'll tell you, the first and foremost teacher that needs to be recognized in this room is your parents, because they gave you love. And there's not a single one of you in here that has not at some point in time abused your parents. And shame on you for doing that. Your parents may not always do what you want them to do. They may not always make you feel the way you want to feel. But you are where you are today because they had the love to make sure that you got yourself headed in the right direction. Young people, this is really about discipline. If you don't have discipline, you don't have anything in this world. Because in a democracy, we have agreed to live by the rule of law. And therefore, you have to understand that, you have to abide by that. I would like you, quite honestly, at this point, to stand up, turn around, and give your parents an applause for loving you as they have. Please do that. Thank you. Now, I know that each one of you are going to be successful. How many of you are in the 9th grade? Raise your hand. How many of you are sophomores? How many juniors? Any seniors? Okay. When you graduate from high school, and you will, I will be there. When you cross that stage, I want you to say, "Dr. J, I was a recruit or I was a cadet at Eagles Academy." I very often have that happen, and it's a great pleasure when it does. So young people, again, congratulations on this very important step. Thank you to your parents for loving your kids enough to make sure that they are headed in the right direction and getting this discipline. And I appreciate the opportunity of being with you today.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Next is the parent who is elected by the staff, she didn't volunteer, to address the families and the graduates. Michelle Martin.
Good morning. When we dropped our children off January 8, 2006 for intake, we were hoping for a change in them. Little did we know that that change would also come to us parents. We soon learned at our first parent meeting with Grace that we had to change the way we parent. Be firm, fair, consistent, and for God's sake, get a backbone. No, I'm just kidding. We know it's true. We also made friends, and just as the recruits and the cadets have. We know that our journey is not over, but has just begun as we apply all that we have learned. On behalf of the parents, I would like to thank the entire Eagle Academy staff for their support, their patience, and their encouragement. We know that with the continued efforts of the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office and Eagle staff, that this program will continue to prosper and grow. To the cadets and recruits, we are so very proud of you for putting forth the effort to complete this program. I leave you with this quote for the cadets and the recruits from 1 Timothy 4, verse 12. Do not let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example in your speech, in your life, in your love, and in your faith. To the parents, I leave you with this quote from Proverbs 22, verse 6. Train a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not part from it. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. It really is tough to speak up here and talk to a group of people, and it takes a lot of courage to come up here on stage. Now I'd like to introduce Evan Nine, who has a special presentation.
Thank you, Captain Webb. In today's society, they say that good things must come to an end eventually. Well, in a certain individual's case, this rule is not true. Now, you probably ask yourself, who am I talking about? Well, this certain person I'm speaking of is a very, very special individual. This individual takes their job very seriously, especially when it comes to the teenagers that you see sitting in front of you today. These teenagers are the 18th company graduating class of the Eagle Academy. This person treats them like they belong to this person I'm speaking of. And when this person says, quote, "They are my kids," this person means it in more ways than one. This person means it with a great deal of passion. Words cannot express the way this person feels at times because this person is extremely very dedicated about the work that they do. The Eagle Academy, both past, present, and hopefully more in the years to come, this person will stay with them. And at this time, the 18th company, along with the parents, would like to call up to the podium Captain Gretchen Webb for a very special presentation. At this time, we would like to present this plaque and 4 dozen roses to Captain Gretchen Webb. Leadership begins at the top. Your hard work, diligence, and dedication to the job are unsurpassed. Congratulations on your promotion.
Wow. You did keep this one a surprise from me. Thank you very much. Temporarily, I'm going to present it to my lieutenant. He looks very nice with those roses, I think. Thank you very much. I am deeply touched by that. So, all right, I'm going back to my speech now. Wow. I want to thank all the parents who are always there when we ask them. If I wanted school supplies, I had school supplies. If I wanted kiwi wax, I had kiwi wax. If I wanted toothpaste, boy, did I get toothpaste. By the way, that will not be on next company's list. I want to thank the Eagle Foundation, the Sheriff's Foundation, George McNeil, and the Tim Hester Foundation for all their support. Without the support of these programs and people, the Eagle Academy would not be able to offer the services to your children that we do. Now we're going to start on to the awards. Maybe. Each company has a male and female recruit of the graduating class give a speech. I am honored at this time to present Recruit D'Alessandro and Recruit Peacock. Recruit Peacock.
I remember the day that I came for my interview. I remember the day that I came for my interview to get accepted to the Eagle Academy. Just my luck, I got Sergeant Morris. I remember thinking he was one of the meanest people on earth, and I remember praying that they wouldn't accept me. And then just my luck again, they accepted me. I'm sure Bravo Bay will never forget intake day. From the moment we stepped off the bus with DIs in our face to the moment when we finally laid at rest in our concrete bunks. And just when most of us are finally falling asleep, we're awakened by annoying whistles. I think the feeling was mutual that all the female recruits thought about going home and how this program was never going to end. Now here we are graduating as an 18th company. None of this would be possible if it wasn't for all the DIs, the captain, the lieutenant, sergeants, teachers, and the rest of the staff at the Eagle Academy. I personally want to thank everyone at the Eagle, but most importantly, I want to thank my family. Because they have been there for me since day one, and without them, I would have never made it through this program. Although the Eagle was difficult for most of us, there are things about each DI that some of us will miss, such as how I will miss the times when DI Bush would help us with our schoolwork, and how DI Hudson and DI Harvey, although they were strict, they showed us they had a funny and down-to-earth personality, and how DI Reed always helped Bravo Bay with our problems. Despite all of the difficult times we've had here at the Eagle, there has also been some enjoyable times. I remember the time when Bravo Bay almost got thrashed because the DI Reed heard whistling and thought it was the recruits when it was really our pet rats. Bravo Bay has been through a lot of challenging times the past 18 weeks. On Bravo Bay's behalf, I would like to say thank you to Eagle Academy for allowing each of us the opportunity to change and better ourselves.
I'd like to first start off by congratulating 18th Company. It was a long, hard 5 months, but we did it, and it's done. Congratulations. I remember all the jokes and talking on the bus ride to Eagle Academy, but all those smiles turned into empty, blank looks the moment we entered our new barbed wire home. We were then herded off the bus to be greeted by our new, loud parents. Next, we were rushed to get our first of many painful haircuts. That evening was our first Eagle Chow. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was cold turkey, mashed potatoes, and nasty green peas. I'm almost positive it was the worst meal I ever ate. After we got the reality of the situation about who was in charge, it was time for the long learning process. Everyone had their different reasons for coming to the academy, but we all learned the same things: integrity, respect for our parents as well as everyone else, and if you can self-motivate yourself, there's nothing you can't do. But there wouldn't be an Eagle Academy without drill instructors, and I'd have to say we have the best. Sergeant Caputo, this man loves to run. Every morning at 4 o'clock sharp, we would go on our fun-filled 4-mile runs. No matter how well we might have done, he would always expect more the next morning. I also enjoyed his nighttime political trivia, and Sergeant Caputo, I think I deserve my chair now, sir. Corporal Carey, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed your favorite exercises, squats and squat thrusters. Also, you weren't kidding when you said you were the best at everything you do. I played this man in chess for 5 months, waiting for the day that I could beat him. I still haven't seen that day. But I have another 5 months next year to try, again. Corporal Moreland, one thing I can say about this man is that don't let his laid-back, down-to-earth attitude fool you. It takes a lot to get him mad, but you don't want to see that side of him. Also, I'll never forget when he bought us all McDonald's for helping him out. Sergeant Joseph, there's something seriously wrong with that man. For example, yesterday morning in Chow Hall, he was sneaking up behind random people and blowing a loud, obnoxious air horn just because he had nothing better to do at 5 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm going to give a couple awards out myself. The best drill instructor would have to be D.I. Horn. He's always thinking outside the box, and he demands the highest amount of discipline from his bay. I can't remember how many times I've duck-walked to class and ran to the fence with my books on top of my head just because someone murmured a whisper in formation or in class. He also makes sure everything is done correctly and efficiently. He also eats way too much. Every morning, Mr. Tedesco would bring him his favorite blueberry muffin. And God forbid if she forgot, he would be forced to ravage through her refrigerator to find something to snack on. But he also loves to have fun and compete, like when he took a handful of us to the pool for the day and treated us all to pizza, subs, chips, and drinks. He's the reason this company went a lot faster than it could have. He also has something fun and competitive for us to do every single day. Thank you, D.I. Horn, for the great year. Miss Tedesco, I would have to give you the Best Teachers Award. She has a unique angle of teaching and always teaches us things we're interested to learn, like her famous cultural literacy. Where would we be without it? This woman has always looked out for our well-being and is the first one to get us whatever we need. Miss T turned into our mother for 5 months, and she's excellent at what she does. Thank you, Miss T, for always looking out for me. Miss Woolley, I think you're the reason a lot of recruits stay with the program when they're ready to quit. I love how you always have something positive to say and how you would never give up hope on anyone. Lastly, I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting me and everything I did. There's a lot of times where you should have given up on me, and you never did, and I love you for it. Thank you. Once again, I'd like to congratulate 18th Company for the great and successful year. I hope all of us stay on track and do the great things, and I know if we use everything this academy taught us, we won't have a problem doing that. Thank you.
That was fantastic. Thank you, Recruit D'Alessandro. Recruit Peacock. Like I said, it's very hard to get up here and talk. And if this is your first experience, it's nerve-wracking. The staff recognizes the achievements and gains of each and every recruit. This company was extremely difficult. There was a lot of high achievers. However, before we recognize the recruits of Company 18 and pass out those awards, we need to recognize those people who assisted in their growth and development. First, I'd like to recognize our volunteers. Sheriff, if you come up and present. The first person, or persons, I'd like to recognize are Pastor Dave and Barbara Anderson. The Andersons have given one night a week to conduct Bible studies at the Eagle Academy. This is not the first company. They've been doing it for a very long time, and for that, I am truly appreciative. Thank you. The next gentleman I cannot say enough about. He tried to teach the children how to play chess. Mr. Steve Bailey. The only thing I ever heard from the recruits is Mr. Bailey going to be here on Saturday? The next awards I'd like to present to those recruits from the 17th Company. These recruits have continued through this year to achieve high academic marks. Each one of these recruits walking across our stage have continued to achieve a 3.0 or an AB average, still at their regular school after graduating from the Eagle Company. Presenting these awards will be Dr. Art Johnson and Sheriff Rick Bradshaw.
Sean Klein, 3.4. Noah Elders, 3.0. Ricardo Alvarado, 3.8. Brandon Zalewski, 3.7. Emily Blackwell, 4.0. Donnie Teachman, 3.8. Elvis Espinoza, 3.5.
Company 18, I challenge each and every one of you to walk across this stage next December 22nd. Now, do you want your awards? No? Okay. These recruits have worked very hard, and some have worked harder than others. Most improved female cadet, Teresa Cristiano. Most improved male recruit, Leroy Goodrich. The staff always votes on a top eagle, and this time it was very difficult. Like I said, there was a lot of high achievers. The top eagle will also receive a $50 check from Aberdeen Times to use as you see fit. The first, female recruit, Ashley Peacock. Top Eagle male recruit, Michael D'Alessandro. The Cadet Henry Memorial Award recognizes the top cadet. Specialist Henry graduated from the 2nd Company of the Eagle Academy. He wanted to come back again and again and again. And through his persistence, the cadet program had begun. He finished his high school diploma and enlisted in the armed forces. In 2005, while serving his country in Iraq, he was killed in action. Specialist Henry spoke fondly of the Eagle Academy. Without this program, he never would have learned how to positively change his life and to bring him and his family back together again. I would like to present the third recipient of the Chasen Henry Top Cadet Award to Cadet Singh. Our next speaker will be this way. I'd like to present Jack Bennett and Tim Hester.
Oh, good afternoon. My name's Tim Hester. I'm chairman of the Hester Memorial Foundation, named after my late son, Tim. As I stand here today, it brings back memory of when my son came into the 6th Company graduation with his fellow recruits and cadets. That day, a parent named Jim Patton spoke to the graduation class about how the Eagle Academy had changed his and his family's lives. He talked about how he had regained the son he had lost because of the Eagle Academy. I'm sure this is a sentiment shared by quite a few of you here today. It was the end of a journey for us and the start of another journey that brings me here today. What you cadets, recruits, and parents make of your Eagle experience is up to you. For me, it's become an extended family for the past 6 years. It's a family I'm very proud to be called a member of. As they say, once an Eagle, always an Eagle, rings true for me. Because of the tremendous support of our community to our foundation's goals, we are able, for this company, to increase the scholarships to $1,000 per individual. These scholarships are to be used for further education after graduation from high school. After our interviews with the applicants of the 18th Company, we have decided to award 6 scholarships at this time to individuals who have set and achieved the right goals for themselves and have come out of this program with the right tools to be productive citizens in the future. I would now like to introduce the Vice President of the Hester Memorial Foundation and my good friend, Jack Bennett, who will announce the 18th Company's scholarship recipients.
Thank you. And now it's my pleasure to announce recipients of the Hester Memorial Foundation Scholarship for the 18th Company of the Eagle Academy. First is Michael D'Alessandro. Roberto Garcia. Ravi Rampersad. Way to go, Ron. Marlon Singh. Congratulations. Givandra Cobb. Ashley Peacock. So congratulations to all the Hester Scholarship recipients and to all the graduates and their families of the 18th Company. May God bless all of us assembled here today. Thank you.
See, parents, I still need this. Sergeant Craig Laufer will now introduce Company 18 for the presentation of diplomas.
Female cadet, Bristol. Cadet Birch. Recruit Barboza, also recognized for the best display of military bearing. Recruit Cristiano. Recruit Cobb. Recruit Duarte. Recruit Duncan. Recruit Fielos. Recruit Conkle, also recognized for first place in the chess competition and best inspections. Recruit Mays, also recognized for high school top academics. Recruit Montero, also recognized for best boot presentation. Recruit 9, also recognized for middle school top academics Third place in chess competition, best uniform and best time on the mile run. Recruit Peacock, recognized for second place in the chess competition. Recruit Rios. Recruit Sellers. The male cadets, Cadet Shamu, also recognized for best boot presentation. Cadet Dennis. Cadet Dudley. Cadet Finn, also recognized for the best time on the mile run. Cadet Harpin. Cadet Joseph. Cadet Rampersad. Cadet Riccardi. Cadet Singh, also recognized for high school top academics. Cadet Smith, also recognized for middle school top academics. Male recruits, Recruit Adams. Recruit Baker. Recruit Baniszewski, also recognized for Grand Chess Champion. Recruit Bedrigal. Recruit Butler. Recruit Costantino. Recruit D'Alessandro, also recognized for high school top academics and best display of military bearing. Recruit Oliver Delatorre. Recruit Patrick Delatorre. Recruit Dowdell. Recruit Eden, also recognized for middle school top academics. Recruit Garcia, also recognized for best uniform. Recruit Goodrich. Recruit Hanner. Recruit Angel Hernandez. Recruit Aramis Hernandez. Recruit Huff. Recruit Key. Recruit Ledsome. Recruit Lopez. And the other Lopez. Recruit Lopez. Recruit Maples. Recruit Mata. Recruit Matthews. Recruit Oliveira. Recruit Phillips. Recruit Richardson. Recruit Rodriguez. Recruit Roman, also recognized for best inspections. Recruit Sheets. Recruit Short. Recruit Schultz, also recognized for third place in the chess competition. Recruit Sabrino. Recruit Spencer. Recruit Stevens, also recognized for second place in the chess competition. Recruit Storer. Recruit Thomas. Recruit Walker. Recruit Wallace.
We need to applaud each and every graduate of the 18th Company. In closing, I'd like to thank the families for entrusting us with your sons and daughters. I hope we met with your expectations. I want to thank Captain Miles for entrusting me to finish out the 18th Company. I'd like to thank the recruits of the Company 18. Change will always be one of the hardest challenges to face. The recruits met it head on. Remember, today is the commencement ceremony, which means the beginning. Move forward and make us proud. Have a wonderful summer. Sergeant Caputo, front and center.
Just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
Congratulations.
And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land.
I need Recruit D'Alessandro. Recruit D'Alessandro on the stage, please. I also need the parents of Recruit Thomas. If the parents of Recruit Thomas are still here, you need to sign them out. Hold on a second. Okay, let's see. Hold that. Okay, I called.